Hello and welcome to my video and welcome to Gdańsk, Poland airport. I'm on my way to London Stansted Airport and I'm doing it via Gothenburg Airport. Gothenburg Airport? It sounds like Batman, don't it? But it's in Sweden anyway. Alright, so you might be thinking, why am I doing it the long way instead of doing it the short way through Heathrow Airport? And the reason being is because my two flights combined together cost me a total of £25. 20 bloody £5. That's an average of £12.50 each. That is bloody cheap, okay? Right, so the second thing you might be thinking is, well, it's the time, innit? It takes longer, right? And you're absolutely correct. It is going to take me a little bit longer. But hang on, I'm going to be eating and drinking the whole way I'm there, okay? And I'm going to be doing it very, very cheaply. Because that's probably the third thing you're thinking. The cost. Well, for me, it's not going to cost me a lot of money. It's pretty much free for me. I get 6 airport lounges free a year. If they're not on the British Airways Executive Club scheme and travelling through the budget airlines, I get 6 of them free a year with my Barclays insurance. I've talked about it in other videos. And any additional is only £18.50 a visit. So I've used my 6 free up, I won't lie. So it's £18.50 a visit. I think is that £37? I don't know. Alright, so anyway, stick with me on the journey and let's see how it goes, because you will save money too if you ever fly from London to Gdańsk or Gdańsk to London.
1.
Hi, my name is Steve Morgan, and from the age of 16, when I left home, I've had some crazy adventures. It's been the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that's why I decided to do Morgan's World, to share those journeys with you. To keep up to date with my life's journeys, please like and subscribe to my channel below. Welcome to my world. Okay, so it's many hours since I first filmed this video, and here is an update. I stupidly missed my flight. Something positive was I'm in this airport lounge and I've been allowed to stay here all day. Okay, so I've been eating and drinking for free all day. However, I needed to get home, and even the most basic economy flights are just so bloody expensive. So I found a flight for tomorrow, and it's going from Warsaw, which is miles away, many hours away from Gdańsk, and I'm flying business class, and I have to fly all the way from Warsaw to Helsinki and Helsinki to London. On a positive note is I'll be fed a little bit better if I make my flight, and I get a few extra tier points. Now possibly I might be able to claim something back with my insurance that I always go on about, but it probably won't be my upgrade to my flight, so I probably won't be able to claim anything back because you have a £50 deductible. So it is what it is, and it is Morgan's World, isn't it? You know, nothing normal ever happens to me. So if you're just joining the channel for the first time, c'est la vie. This is the way I kind of roll. It's my life. It is what it is. So fair play to them. They haven't kicked me out of this lounge yet. Cheers. I must have had about 8 hours here at least. You know, so I definitely got my money's worth from this lounge. My original vlog was going to be how to travel from Gdańsk to London very cheaply. I'm not doing that now. The only thing I can think of on a positive note is maybe getting extra tier points with the One World Alliance and that sort of stuff, and just having an experience. If everything rolled to plan, it'd be kind of boring, wouldn't it? I know it's probably the reason I'm no longer married, but you know, sometimes it is a little bit of fun or excitement just for things not to go to plan and for things to be a little bit different. Anyway, somehow I've got to get to Warsaw tonight, and it's about 6 hours away.
bad, really.
So, I'm in a taxi and I'm on my way to the train station, and hopefully I make the train to get me to Warsaw Joplin. In Warsaw Joplin, I've got a long day ahead of me to get back home. I probably will not be asleep for at least 24 hours. Got great company right now with a taxi driver. What's your name, mate?
Victor.
Victor, nice to meet you, mate. You're very nice.
Thank you.
Oh my God, my luck keeps on getting a little bit worse. So I bought somebody some cigarettes on the duty free. I was going to give it to them, and I left it in the cab. I stupidly left it in the cab. My mistake, my fault. And the guy was going to sign up to my channel, but I guess he's not now. And even if he does, well, he's welcome to the cigarettes. So I've bought myself a ticket to go to Warsaw, and nobody knows what platform. Nobody knows if I've got the right ticket. There's no customer services at this time of night, and pretty much nobody else around here has a bloody clue. And if they don't have a clue, how am I supposed to have a clue? It is what it is. Fulham Broadway, I want to go there. Please, London town, take me home. London town, take me home. On a flight, I don't know. Fulham Broadway is where I live. London town, take me home. So somebody told me that I can buy a ticket on the train, and somebody also helped me buy a ticket on my phone, and I bought a ticket on my phone, and it doesn't seem like there's any proof of it. So maybe I've just got to try and gamble and hopefully be able to pay again for a ticket on the train. I am just absolutely so tired, and yeah, it's not good. What I thought was pretty cheap way of getting home has backfired on me. Okay, so it's been quite a few hours since I last vlogged. Hopefully my train will be here in about 10 minutes. Hopefully they'll let me on the train. Hopefully they'll let me buy a ticket on the train. Hopefully I'll get to Warsaw on time, and hopefully I'll get on the plane on time. You know, so there's a lot of things that got to go my way. I've had a few things not go my way, but that's just the way life is, isn't it? So I'm on the train and I'm looking for the conductor right now, because if you watch my other video, I kind of got a fine just for being on a tram. Oh, they tried to find me, I actually ran away, you know, and there's no running away here. I want to just pay my ticket. So I'm looking for the lady, you know, I do not want to get in any trouble. I just want to bloody pay my ticket, but they don't make it easy to pay it. But then you get fined if you don't have the ticket. Okay, I got myself a ticket. That's good news. So it's about 4:30 in the morning and I am in Warsaw. Look at it. It's a lot different to Krakow and Gdansk, where I've been recently. It's more modern. So I'm back on a train and hopefully I'm going the right direction. Hopefully this train is going to the airport. I will soon find out. So I've made it to Warsaw Airport. I have been to this airport before, many moons ago, but there will be a few new experiences for me today. I'll be flying Finnair, and I heard Finnair is pretty good. So that's one positive thing, I guess, getting the tier points, getting to use perhaps the airport lounge if I'm able to, and having a bit of a better experience. And yeah, I'll be traveling home almost well, about 20 hours later than I should have been, but at least I'll be travelling on a better airline. Originally it was going to be Ryanair, but Finnair is easily beats Ryanair, which pretty much almost every airline does. Okay, so I just got my ticket with Finnair, and I've been told it doesn't allow me access to the lounges, and I do not understand that, because I paid a couple of £100 more for a bloody business class ticket. I mean, I still get the tier points and I might get treated a little bit better on board, but honestly I hear so many good things about Finnair, so I wasn't expecting that. You know, that's very disappointing. However, you know, it was an airport lounge that got me into trouble. It's why I'm here in Warsaw, so you know, maybe it's for the best. And I've also been drinking for almost 24 hours. That is not good, is it? Maybe they should rename Murphy's Law Morgan's Law. You know what I mean? Like, the light at the end of the tunnel is usually a train heading towards you. When you wash your car, it begins to rain. When your buttered bread falls on the floor, it's guaranteed to fall on the buttered side on the floor. That's Murphy's Law. Well, that's kind of how this trip has been. But you know what? Like I said earlier, it's boring when everything kind of like goes to plan. It's nice to have a little bit of chaos once in a while. Well, I've made it onto the plane and I am just so tired. So I've boarded a plane and I am the only person in the business class. Right where those curtains are, they're supposed to be drawn, and that's where the economy begins. But I guess everybody was really smart and didn't purchase a business class ticket when you don't have access to a lounge. Cheers, here's to a good day. I'm the only person in business class. And this is what a business class breakfast on Finnair will get you. And how often do you get to do this in an airplane? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? There's nobody here. I can act the fool. So that breakfast was pretty awful. I only ate about half of it, and it's very rare for me to waste food. I never got a choice, it was just put down there in front of me. I did nod off though, if I have to be honest, but I wasn't given a choice. You know, I could have been a vegetarian. I haven't been offered any snacks, and it's just those little touches, what you pay for and what you expect on business class. You know, this is absolutely awful experience with Finnair. And there is a very beautiful view of Helsinki as we land. It's a lovely clear day, 12 degrees outside, which is possibly slightly above average temperatures for this time of year. Yeah, very beautiful. I've been to Helsinki once before and I really enjoyed myself there. It's a great city, lovely people, a bit expensive, but that's most of Scandinavia, but very beautiful. So Helsinki airport is not quite Changi airport in Singapore, but that is a lovely touch. Very beautiful, eh? And I am bloody jealous. You don't know how much I wanted to sleep. Look at that, that's just so nice that they put these out for people to sleep on. And there is a god. It's really nice how you can just sleep on these seats or just relax on them and just look at the very beautiful view. Merry Christmas, folks. Even though we're still in the month of September. And we are leaving Helsinki now. Very beautiful day. I'm on my final leg back to London of my long journey, and I got myself like a champagne and a cognac, or a sparkling wine really, and my mood is definitely improved. I feel a lot better. I've got my second wind. Cheers. And I'm looking forward to getting back home. I love travelling, as you know, and I love getting away, and I always look forward to coming back home. But already I'm on the plane and I'm like trying to figure out where am I going next. Well, I've got to tell you, I do have some other places lined up. So the kind flight attendant has just served me my lunch, and it's a lovely little beef with potato and carrots with some brown bread. And she just offered me a red wine. So the only problem I got right now is I got 3 drinks and only 2 hands and only 1 mouth. But I will work it out. So the food was okay. The bread was actually pretty tasty. It's probably Finnish bread, so it's probably got really nice natural ingredients. I actually asked for an extra slice of bread to kind of mop up the steak juice or whatever it was, the beef juice. But on the whole, I'd say it was probably a C+. Okay, again, they did not give me a choice. Okay, it was just take it or leave it, that sort of thing. Right? Like, you know, I'm paid for business class, so you expect the things to be a little bit different. Honestly, they're not the best airline in the world, British Airways, but they belong to the same family of airlines as what Finnair does, which is called the One World Alliance. And I actually believe Finnair can learn a thing or two from British Airways. So now my flight has just got a little bit better. I've just been offered a cake with some coffee, and it's imitation like Bailey's, and I did have a sip of it, and it tastes okay. I mean, it can't be Bailey's, that's a given, but it was pretty interesting. We are arriving into a very wet, soggy London. So I made it back to a wet and soggy London, and it's definitely Murphy's Law prevailing. It waiting for me to come back for it to become like this. Yeah? Right, bloody hell. Alright, what's up with that? Okay, alright. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. It wasn't all negative. Some of it worked out in the end. I got 120 tier points with Finnair, and that'll mean that I'll get access to the lounges for the next upcoming year to April, and then a year after that with British Airways, Qantas, Iberia, Sri Lankan Airlines, a whole host of airlines. Okay, so that was a positive thing, me making this journey, although it did not feel like it at the time. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next journey. There is plenty more to come.